Hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? That's the question, guys. I want to ask you what's going on. Uh, every morning when I wake up, what do? I make the bed. I always make the bed. Even though I'm staying in a hotel and they make the shit, I always make the bed. First part of the day. Yes, I do. That's right, guys. I always make the bed. It's a good routine. I like it because I'm I'm a middle-aged worker. Middle-aged worker. I've had some good days here. I do. I do have some good days. And I gotta tell you, it's cool. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. And I've had a lot of fun. Speaking of cool, we've got the coolest, the world's greatest dog trainer. Okay? Let dogs be dogs. Marky, I want to ask you, if you don't mind me asking you this, how do you feel about people who have bought your book and use it for relationships?
I don't care if they use it for kindling, as long as they buy it. You know what's funny is I've received any number of because it's Let Dogs Be Dogs, and then there's two other ones, so it's 3 books now.
Yeah.
And any number of people have sent me.
You need a follow-up. Don't date the ugly bitches. sorry.
Well, you know, a female dog trainer wrote a book called "Training Your Husband the Dog Trainer Way."
Yes.
But, you know, I could probably write that book too. You mind your own business.
Did I write it?
Guys, like I said, you mind your own business. Kids today, what can you do with them? Anyway, a lot of people have sent me a picture of my book torn to shreds by their dog.
Okay, that's good because they have to buy another one.
Yeah, I love that because then they got to buy another one. And quite frankly, I always tell them we put liver in the paper to get the dogs to do that. Right now, speaking of dogs, we have a super chat from a cat.
Super chat, Black Cat 9972 bucks. Dog trainer S&M fantasy.
You know, if that kennel could talk.
Can I tell you a story about dogs?
Well, you could. You don't like dogs, except for you wanted an Irish setter when you were a kid.
I met some friends and his partner is into cats.
Yes.
And she showed me this video of the cats. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm a bit of a cat person. I don't really like dogs.
Yes.
But I said, your cat would have to be the ugliest, meanest cat I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
And I said, are they all nasty like that in this part of the world?
Yes.
He got very offended with me.
Well, you know, that might have been an offensive thing to say. Can't tell you. So,
you ever see a dog and think this is an ugly bastard?
Oh yeah, once in a while. That's a face only a mother could love. But you know, it's not really
kind of thing, Marky.
Yeah, but they're not accessories necessarily built for beauty, which is in the eye of the beholder. I'm always interested in their
they're
mind.
made with different asses. It's like sausages and hot dogs. They're not gourmet meat, are they? That's not gourmet. It's not gourmet.
Doesn't have to look good to taste good. By the way, I'm wondering if you have set foot out of that bland white hotel room. Have you set foot out of it since the last time we saw you?
One moment. Black Cat 9972 bucks. Dog trainer S&M fantasies. Let me tell you a fantasy I got. I got a fantasy. I do like my fantasies. I like
Yes.
fantasies.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what's coming next.
Is happily ever after a fantasy?
Oh well. I mean,
Yes.
listen.
Life's not a Disney movie. Just refer to Aaron Spelling's daughter, Tori Spelling.
Yeah.
Life ain't a fucking Disney movie. Even when you wrote Gilligan's Island and The Love Boat. The Love. Did you used to like The Love Boat?
You
Please.
are jumping. You realize you are jumping from one thing to another. You threw a question out there. I didn't get the answer, and then you immediately went to Gilligan's Island. From Gilligan's Island, you went to The Love Boat, but we never even talked about for Happily Ever After.
Yes.
What is going on? What is going on in your mind today? Why are you jumping around like that?
It's a good question.
Well, let's slow down, back the truck up. Forever, happily ever after. Let me ask you a question. Let's go right back to Dr. Wang, who would have done anything for you.
Yes.
And let's ask ourselves a question. That was
Can I give you a small follow-up?
Of course.
What does it mean if Dr. Wang is now on dating sites using photos that I took of Dr. Wang
means you're
with I lent her?
Yeah, means you're a good photographer, and she hasn't forgotten you. That's a good sign. Now,
what does that mean? Can I ask you that? What does that mean when I've tried to establish contact again? It's
well, you're going to have to catfish her. See, here's the problem. You caused her to lose face. Let's remind the punters. She would have done anything for you until you fucked up. And what did you do wrong?
I told the truth. Honesty has no place.
No, it doesn't. So let's go back to that moment. Knowing now, hindsight being 2020. There you are, you're all happy, you're having that pillow talk. You're tempted to confess and tell her the truth. Now, if you could rerun history, would you do it differently? Would you let her live the lie and just enjoy the falsehood you created?
The problem is, it's like with dogs, right? There's too many other bitches. She's big noting herself.
But see, now
and then they're giving her doubts. They're like doubting Thomases. I bet you he's this. I bet you he's that. He's this. Why don't you check
well,
this?
They were right. They were right.
Yeah,
and you confirmed it. And you confirmed
it. You know what? The truth is overrated. Can I say that to you?
What if you would have just kept the truth to yourself? Do you think you might have still been with her?
She was pushing. She kept pushing, and she kept pushing. That's the problem.
Yeah, I see. Well,
you know what I mean?
I do. I do know what you mean. I see. Well, here's what we know. If she's on the dating sites, which you're apparently monitoring, she's still out there. I'd like to know why she hasn't blocked you. Okay, if you can see her, but she's not responding, she hasn't blocked you. And what that means is she's just waiting for a proper apology. Have you considered that?
No, but I've used pseudo characters to check up on things. See,
I feel like maybe you better log in under your, whatever normal catfish, profile you're using. Probably has like 20-year-old pictures of you in it. And I feel like you should just make sure you're not blocked. I got to let the dog out. I'll be right back.
Yeah. You'll be right back. Guys, this is the Archie Luxury live stream. You are live. We are broadcasting around the world. And we've got the world's greatest dog trainer. Guys, please do not forget to jump on. This program is made great due to participants and the audience that we have on the stream. The audience is what makes it great. Without the audience, it's a stinker. That's right. It's a stinker. Now, let's have a look here. I'm going to pin the link because what's our Zeal doing? Let me just I'll go and give him a poke. Where is the Zeal? I want the Zeal back. Do you have Zeal in your step? Just send him a link. The Zeal always likes to know. The Zeal. I love the Zeal. That's what we do. We love the Zeal. And we'll have a look here and see how we are going. It's we've got who's this? Hello. Hello? Hello? Father Hackett? Hello? You can speak. No, that's a fake character.
Who is that?
Okay. Father Bucket. Who's that? Who's Father?
I have no idea.
No idea?
Nope. I don't know who that is, but it's probably not good.
No?
Mm.
Why do you say that? Probably not good.
Well, you know. Yes. Anyway, okay. So I don't know. Do I believe in happily ever after? Well, the kitten.
Next, you'll tell me you believe in Disney movies.
You know, I've been around the block a few times. I've been beat up by life a little here and there. But the kitten tells me my choice are death do we part or death. So I think this is as good as it gets. That's what I got to say. I'm a little afraid of him. I'm a little in love and I'm a little afraid. So I guess we will see what happens. Okay, listen. When are you going to reveal where you are, and when are you going to take us out onto the, man on the street kind of a thing? Because you cannot do a week like this.
No, I will. I'm just going to find my moment,
Mm. Have you slept?
I actually tell you the truth. I actually went to bed early last night. You wouldn't believe this, right?
No, I wouldn't, because I know where you are. I wouldn't believe it.
I went to bed after I did the Luxie show, which was 6:30 my time. 7:30 my time.
Yes. You're all confused for time.
So I'm just kind of. At least I didn't spend any money, Mark. That's one good thing. Does that make sense?
Well, if you didn't go out, you super chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat from CB, $5. Is it true you're vacationing with Marcus Allen Frischman in the Philippines as a lovely couple? I wish.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't be paying.
He's actually quite generous guy, don't you think?
I know he is.
Lovely guy. He drives a Porsche like you. He had a Porsche.
Sweet. Well, I don't drive a Porsche anymore. It's been a hot minute, but I did have two.
New York minute.
It's been a New York minute. I'm enjoying my Genesis, or as the boys like to call it, my Hyundai. I'm enjoying it a lot.
It's a
great.
Bit better than a Hyundai. I can tell you that now.
Oh my God! The interior of this
that car is amazing. That is an amazing vehicle, and you look so good in it.
It's also kind of like it's got an awful lot of self-driving features, which freak me out. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. You could put it on the highway, you set the speed, you set the distance of what you want from anybody else, and then it's hands off because it's lane centers. It does everything for you. If you want to change lanes, you just put on your turn signal, and then it finds the opportunity to do it, and it does it for you. You have to pay a little attention because it's got this thing looking at your eyeballs, to make sure you're not,
Oh,
sleeping.
yes.
But I'm a boomer.
What happens if you have a glass eye? Can I ask you that?
What's that?
What happens if you have a prosthetics? One eye is a glass eye.
Then you probably have to redo all the biometrics in the car. Right? It's a good question. Or if you're wearing, sunglasses that it can't see through. I don't know what it does. But what I do know is, as a boomer, I'm used to being in control of the car. So all this technology where it's basically either hands off or one finger on the wheel, just so that it knows you're there, freaks me out. I feel like a passenger in the car, and I'm not a good passenger. Like I don't like anybody else driving me. No, I tend to scream. at inopportune moments. So all I can say is,
like when you drive into a dodgy part of LA and some bastard pulls a pistol.
Well, that was Chicago where that happened.
Oh, Chicago. Did you scream?
No, the dog went crazy and tried to bust the glass out and eat these fuckers, and so I just gunned it. I was able to get out.
Gunned it.
Hit the gas. Super. Yeah.
CB $5. The AC units in the room is sold only in the Philippines. Where are you hiding, Marcus Frischman? He's got his own room. He's got the room next door.
There you go. Perfect. That is a split aircon, which is unique to specific parts.
He is a unique character. Like, he was raised by a very wealthy family. You know that, don't you?
I know nothing about Mr. Frischman.
Yeah.
I can't bear to watch, so I know nothing. Tell us everything we should know.
Yeah, so he's very much a product of American society.
Well, that was a real
Reaganomics. He's a Reaganist. Reaganomics.
It was a real detailed look. He's a product of the country from which he is born. I mean, like, aren't we all? Aren't I proud to be an American?
I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm
well. At least I used to be free. But I remember Reagan very well. I remember when Reagan got shot. I remember when Reagan's wife was running the country with her astrologer. I remember all that stuff. I'm old.
Yes.
I've been around a hot minute. I'm old enough to know better. I am old enough to need new bionic parts, and I need a couple new replacement parts. What can you do? What can you do, guys? If you lost your night vision and driving at night, which used to be wonderful, now you hate it. Tell me what's your secret to making it better.
You don't like night vision?
I used to be wonderful at night driving. It was my preferred time of day to drive because I could see clearly and sharply. There was little traffic. And now my vision, I got to wear these driving glasses, the yellow ones at night, because I get halos on the cars. And if there's rain, like, all the detail from the road disappears. I can't find the fucking lane markers. So
look who we've got here. We've got HR, my HR man, just who I wanted to hear from. How are you, man? We love you.
He says,
so listen, I got to be honest. This is a great stream.
Well, I feel like that is a little bit inflated.
What do you mean? This is brilliant. Hold on, I need to get my avatar right. Hold on.
You think this is a great stream? What stream is he watching?
No, it's good. I want to hear about Frischman. I think he's quite an interesting character. What do you think?
Yeah, I do kind of wear those, but I mean, they're just all yellow glasses block blue light.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Frischman.
Talking about night vision, my man, night vision. I've got the astigmatism.
So, where are you? Thailand.
And yes, I have floaters, but like no more.
Yeah, we'll put that into the bin. Thailand. We'll put that. That's already been marked.
I see. Look who we have here.
We must run a poll. You know that
your avatar is Puck being cornholed by somebody. I can't tell what's going on.
That's 100% there, bud. What do you think of that, Arch?
Well, we don't know. We don't know where Archie is. Thailand's a possibility. The Philippines has been offered up. He could be Cambodia. He could be Laos. He could be anywhere in Asia, really. Split aircon is everywhere in Asia.
Split aircon.
I think you're in Vietnam because you're a cheap fighter, Arch.
Vietnam's pretty nice, but I don't think he's in Vietnam, and I'll tell you why. The dating scene in Vietnam is not real good. Not real.
Sometimes you get burnt out from that. You don't even want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you want? Like good food, good weather,
good food. Have a walk around. Just
good pussy.
Change of scenery.
So let me tell you this. What's this? Pigs under British pork. Pigs under blankets. What does that mean?
That looks disgusting.
That's lovely. Sausage bacon.
That looks really kind of nasty.
That's amazing.
Gross. Is that bread?
It's a sandwich, Mark. Have you got these in America?
No. It sort of looks like gas station, what we would call gas station food.
No, this is Co-op's finest, big boy.
No,
Sausage
that's
and
nasty.
bacon.
Listen, if I'm getting fucking British garbage junk food, I at least want like a meat pie. Like
I'm not gonna have a meat pie at midnight, am I? What's that avatar? That's weird, isn't it? Is that getting railed by a black guy?
Well, you ought to know.
Weird.
You made it. It's your fantasy,
I
not
don't know.
ours.
I was just sent it by someone. That's strange.
Well, you elected to use it, so that is your fantasy, not ours.
What sort of fantasy do you have there?
I'm not. Well, I don't know. Do you want to be part of it, Arch? What do you think, big boy? If you want to be part of the fantasy, I need you a bit more engaged than this.
Tell me, what's going on with yourself there? You buying any watches? What are you looking at?
No, so I was in London today for work, and I did a Ralph Lauren haul from TK Maxx. I spent £700. I've got about 20 items: shirts, polos, t-shirts, jeans. I love Ralph Lauren, Paul.
Yep.
Do you like Ralph Lauren?
Super chat, we got CV $5. Why not divulge you in the Philippines? Did Marcus make you sign a non-disclosure? That's correct.
Well, actually, okay, this is a good legitimate question. What is this? What is the secrecy about? What are you doing? You're not even teasing it for super chats. You're not teasing it with hints. You're not using it to create any buzz or excitement. You just kind of
boring.
Refuse to say what you're doing. As though you're not doing anything interesting, which kind of I think you are. Like, what is going on with you? Why are we not using your location to drum up a little bit of interest in the stream?
Business is good, isn't it? Business is very handy, isn't it?
Well, it might be a little better if you weren't just showing us a white hotel room on the daily. If you were
okay, do you want me to show you some outside shots?
Yeah, I really, yes, I would.
Okay, I'm doing it now.
All right. Okay, good look at your buttons.
Just got to unplug a few things.
Yep, do some unplugging. Let's have a look around. I mean, I know where you are. It's an interesting place, and I think the punters would be interested.
Okay.
They'd like.
Okay, you want to go outside?
I do. I do want to go outside. Are you going to make it down the elevator?
Let's do a room tour firstly.
Oh, Christ. There's nothing to see in this room. It's like Motel 6.
This is the room?
Yeah, nothing to brag about there.
There's my pants.
That's a good $35 a night hotel you got going on there.
Okay, let's go outside.
It's light outside, which should tell you it's not night, it's morning. Which tells you something about time zones, guys.
Here we go. Where am I?
Well, that particular architecture could be anywhere.
Ooh. We have got another I don't think that's an approved safety railing.
Oh, yes, it is. It reaches at least to your.
Well,
actually, where you are, there's nothing safe about where you are. Okay, so basically you could be anywhere, any big city. Look at the skyscrapers. You could be in any big city in the world.
There we go. How is that?
That's, not great. I think you should get into an elevator with your phone, go live. Let's go. Let's get
How was that?
Get the phone powered up and let's get outside.
How was that?
Yeah, not good. We want you.
Not good? What's wrong with that?
We want to go outside because, you're just in like a boring hotel zone. We need to go down to the street level.
You like me to get a street level?
I'm really trying to help you.
I know.
Just so you know, I'm really trying to help you, and you're not making it easy. You're work with me, Archie, not against.
Work with me, not against me.
I mean, honest to God. You're in a place where there are shopping malls, there are watch shops, there is street food, there are bars, there are restaurants, there are interesting cultural, installations in the area. And you should be showing all of those things.
I see.
Mm-hmm. But do you?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying there. You're right, Marky. I am a slacker.
Well, you could fix that. Do you have a SIM card now? Do you have data?
Hey, we got Cyberlips is joining us.
Hey, fellas.
Cyber.
How's it going?
Hey,
Hey, I'm going to be traveling myself next week.
where you going?
Tokyo.
Fuck, you're gonna have a great time. Tokyo's amazing. You taking the wife?
No, just myself, solo.
That's the best way to go, man.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to those kitten bars, where it's all filled with cats? Or are you going to the ones where it's all filled with French maids? Like, what's the...
No, the hostess bar stuff, none of that stuff appeals to me at all. It's just, I don't like being hustled by women. It's bullshit. So, no, I don't do that stuff.
Definitely don't go to a ping pong show. You want to talk about getting hustled.
Yeah.
Super.
I am going to an Onisan, though, for the first time.
Now, what's that? Oh, that's the bath.
The hot springs, yeah.
The ritual bathhouse. Do you have tattoos? You cannot go in there with tattoos.
Well, I checked it. I do have tattoos, but I checked it out, and they said as of last April, they started allowing people in with tattoos because of foreigners.
Okay.
To appeal to foreigners.
This is good to know. I guess I heard that some of them do and some of them don't now.
I guess, everybody has, all Westerners anyway. Most Westerners have tattoos, so it's like...
I don't have tattoos. Do you have tattoos, Mark?
I do. Not a lot, but yeah.
Oh, yes, you got the dog paw.
I got the dog here. I got something on the ankle. But I'm not. Listen, if I'm getting naked with a stranger, something's going down. Okay. Otherwise, if it's not about that, I'm not getting naked with strangers.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just gonna hold my junk in my hand when I get into it,
like a woman.
Yeah, because I don't want the Japanese dudes checking out the gaijin.
The gaijin is. Let me just say.
You've been watching too much porn. That's your problem. You know that?
Yeah.
Well, when you watch Japanese porn, they pixelate out the good bits.
Yeah.
Which is really, really bizarre. But may I just say, I discovered traveling Asia. Never been to Japan, but I did discover traveling Asia that it pays to bring condoms from your own country. Not that they don't have them, but they're going to strangle you.
Actually, Marky, I always thought I was undersized until I tried them. I thought. It actually made me feel good, Marky. You know that?
It would.
You know what they used to do in Vietnam War? They used to use these big rubbers.
They would drop them on the Viet Cong and say American size medium.
Right. I splooge just putting on a rubber.
Say again?
I splooge just putting on a rubber.
Well, now, when I was 17, we all did that.
We got a super chat here, Marky. Roy Batty.
Yeah.
Roy Batty's got a super chat, $2. I feel that Cartier is trashy. Do you agree?
No.
Depends on the model.
Look how pretty this is.
Some of them are beautiful.
This one's really nice. Hang on. I'm going to blow this up. The only thing I don't like about this, the only thing I don't like about this Santos is the power reserve is just, is for crap. But look how it's curved. Even the crystal is curved. The watch is curved. Crystal is curved. Oh, it's so pretty.
That's kind of neat.
Yep. Each one of these links has a quick release button built into the link, so I could pop out any link to size the bracelet. And when you do that, it retains the spring bar that pops out. So that it won't pop out and get lost. There's a quick release system right there for the bracelet, and they give you a leather strap to match. Mine's alligator green. So cool. I don't know. It feels well built.
Is the dial green as well?
It is. This one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They make this in green, white, blue. That might be it. Yeah. They make a few colors. But I don't. The tank is the real, kind of like the more classic one, and I don't care for it. It's this shape. I prefer.
Yeah. What was the one Elvis wore? He wore a Cartier.
I don't know.
Was it a tank?
Archie? Archie?
Elvis had he had a couple of watches, but he's famous for the Hamilton. You know that the
Oh
pizza
yeah,
cutter.
right.
You know
Yeah,
the Hamilton. What was it called? You know. And he also had the Midas. He had a number of watches. Elvis had a number of watches.
The punters are very brutal today, so I want to go through a few of these comments since there's not a lot of super chats. First of all, Santos has watch history. That's true. This is the first men's wristwatch, the first sports watch, and the first pilot's watch. That's what this is right here. Now, we'll get back to some of these silly comments in a moment, but first, this super chat. Super.
Here we go. Super chat. Thank you so much, Tan Zeal, $5. AC3, can you link Archie Luxury to Dungeon? I'm going to start it after you give to Batman an hour while I do actual watch talk, not this sad. I can link it. Sure, I can do that.
Sweet. And then read this super chat from Roy.
Super chat. Roy Batty, $5. Don't you feel the Santos bracelet chews
On
your skin chews into?
No, not at all. It feels smooth, well built, no sharp edges, doesn't pull hair, traps sweat or grit or dirt or dust or skin oil. As that's me channeling my inner Tim Masso. No, the bracelet's beautiful. It's lovely. It's one of the things I most like about this.
Oh, it's linked. It is linked. It's linked.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. It is linked. Here, Hurtan. It is previously linked. So no, the bracelet's lovely. And actually, most of the Cartier don't come with bracelets. One of the, they had a diver for a hot minute, and the black one came. You could get it on bracelet, and it was a nice bracelet. So.
Sweet.
You hated yours. I don't know what one you had or why you hated it, but I didn't like it. Nice girl watch. Yeah, they do make some more feminine watches. The Santos is really probably the manliest one that they do make. What were some of the other ones? This was funny. I thought the self-scratching bezel feature, and that is true. The bezel is high polished, very vulnerable, and so yeah, definitely scratches. I like this curved. I'm sure you're talking about watches. Preferred curved. And does it come in men's? That's funny.
What does that mean?
It means that it's a girly watch. They think Cartier is girly. But all right.
Is it girly? I don't think it's girly. Do you?
Oh heck! I'll be right back.
No, it's too big to be. Well, I mean, it would look okay on a woman wearing it as an oversized.
Yes.
So you having a good time?
Yeah, look, I only just got here. I've been having had a good nap actually.
Cool.
I got to try and climatize. It's hot.
Oh yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot. But you know what? It's kind of okay. I went out for I've had some great meals. Did some good walking. Meeting some friends later. Yeah, it's okay.
I'll be back shortly.
You know what I mean?
Be right back.
Yeah.
It's okay, Marky. Cyberlip.
Yes.
Watches everywhere, but I get the feeling the watch market is very painful. Like you're not seeing new innovations come out because of tariffs and just the economy slowing down a bit.
Right.
How do you hold your interest in these times? Do you need constantly to see new stuff come out to hold an interest, or how do you? What's your go on that?
Actually, not really, because I don't want to be tempted to buy anything new. So I'm kind of just happy with my collection and glad I'm not seeing stuff that I'm like, oh shit, I want one of those. You know what I mean? But I know what you mean. There really hasn't been anything interesting in a while. I think the first Omega in space was the last thing that kind of caught my interest. I didn't get one, but I mean, the last thing that was interesting to me. But yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying there.
And then it's yeah, now it's just like kind of flashy dial colors, like the trendy dial colors. People are putting out, the powder blues and the pinks and the the green dials, and seems like that's pretty much all they're doing now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's that's very true. What is your take? Tell me this. Things are fucking. Nothing is really that exciting. Are you lusting after anything now?
No, not really. I haven't in a while. I got the last.
How much of a super chat would we need to give you for you to tell your wife how much you spent on that LV box?
Oh, fuck. I don't think there's any amount. Yeah.
No?
And then but you know what? If I did that, I would go to her later and say, hey, it's a fake. It's not real. I spent $40 on it on Etsy.
Yes. You think it would be that bad if she found out or not?
No, she would just like give me a hard time, and she would just in the moment she would lose a little bit of respect for me. You know what I mean? And then everything would be fine later. But I mean, why? Why tempt?
Do you think it was a bad purchase? Do you think it was so bad?
I'm 100% no buyer's remorse at all. I was super pleased with it, and which is unusual. Usually, especially since it was kind of an impulse buy, usually I'd be like, shit, wake up the next morning feeling kind of sick. But no, it was great, and I'm really super happy with it. I might regret it if I decide to sell off a few pieces and downscale. Then it'll be like, shit. I don't know how hard those things are to sell, because I assume that everybody assumes they're fake, so I don't know how.
Actually, they never really had good fake ones, but I actually bought one last year that was fake. It looked so good in the photos, like,
yeah,
but it was still cheap. As soon as I got it, I knew it was not correct.
What were the tells? Was it like too heavy or too light, or?
It actually, no, it felt about right, but it had a real pungent chemical smell.
Okay.
Whereas the real ones, they smell like money. Okay.
Yeah.
They smell beautiful. Speaking of smelling like crusty assholes, we've got Narc coming up.
Wait, this is not working. There's no chemistry here.
What are you talking about?
There's no chemistry. No, look. I'm not saying it's your fault. He's just not into you, Cyberlip. It's
That's
like when
fine.
you bang. No, it's like when you're banging a girl and she's doing her nails. Don't you get it? Look, read his ball language. He's just not into you. There's no chemistry. There's no yin and yang here. No, it's not.
Meter. How can I trust anything you say when your bullshit meter is
I'm
off
just
the charts?
telling you, you're a legit panelist. Maybe a little bit boring, right? You look. I don't know what you stand for. Are you pro-Jew or are you anti-Semitic? I don't know.
Hey, please, we're just independent American. We're American. We don't.
Wait. Are you America first?
Me?
Yes.
We're American.
Oh,
American.
Are you American?
Right.
Hey, Archie, shut the fuck up. Hey, Cyberlip, are you America first?
Define what that means.
Are you pro Nick Fuentes?
No.
See, no, listen here, right? Don't waste your time here. He's disengaged. He's looking around. So what the fuck am I doing here? You're doing your best. You're pumping away. You had some foreplay going, right? But he's just not into you. Don't you get it?
Nah.
Well, Narc, stay on and spice things up then.
No.
Bring on spice, Narc.
See, the problem is, if Archie was a dog, you know what he would be? A hound dog. He just goes on looking for scent, smelling, right? At you.
We got Nick Miller joining the stream. Hey, Nick,
Right.
How are you?
Hello, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Nick Miller.
All right, I'm doing a bit here, Nick Miller, so shut the fuck up for a second.
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
So you're a hound dog. You had your attention span is not very long.
Who?
Archie. Right? So Cyberlip, you got to either engage him more, accept that he's not into you. Look at him. He's not even looking. You'll give us an automated comment here. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Look at him. Totally disengaged. In Philippines, another what? Yeah,
Very rude.
look at it. What does that mean? Cyberlip comes on, right? Tries to help you out, and you're disengaged. Suck his dick, play with his balls, maybe his nipples. You're just totally disengaged. It's not doing it for me.
Oh, Narky.
Am I right, Cyberlip? Nick Miller, am I
We got
right?
a super chat here. Let me get the super chat. Hurritan, $5. No, you dumb fuck. I linked live stream. You took my access from Archie Luxury because you thought I'd outshine you in Protect Short. The main channel link, it fuckface.
All right, give me a translator for you. Give me a translator for you. He's still gloating about how good the dungeon did yesterday. So he wants you to thank you. Say, Tan, you did well. It was a great idea bringing Bateman back. You gotta ball wash Tan a bit. I gotta go. Nick Miller. I love you, buddy. You know that.
What were you saying?
I can't hear you.
We got Black Cat 997, $2. Google AI Lens says you are in Uganda. Fuck. CB, $2. Have you considered a Red Bull?
What time is it where you're at?
Is that the best you come up with, fucking Cyberlip? Seriously.
Shut up, Narc.
Are we doing fucking time zones now? What the fuck's going on here? Is that the best? You had fucking, hey,
tough guy.
you had 2 fucking minutes.
Take your
right?
pants off.
Well, the pants are already off, right? Cyberlip, what time is it? What fucking time is it? Ask some engaging questions. Put him on the spot. Make that fat fuck sweat. I can't take it.
Is that supposed to be your penis waving around in your avatar there?
Yes. I gotta go.
Are you guys able to hear me?
That's Nike Poo. Hey, Nick Miller, how are you?
What time is it where you're at?
7:15. 7:15.
AM or PM?
In the morning.
Able to hear me or no?
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh,
Uganda. Oh, we've lost our dog trainer. Where's he gone? He had to go? Where's our dog trainer gone? Hello?
Hello?
Cyberlip.
Yes.
I got to tell you, I did reduce. I've got 6 watches now. And yeah, I do understand you what you mean. When you get a bit smaller, it kind of hurts the box, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd have to sell the box at that point.
Yeah. So they are a lot of money.
So what are you going to do? Have you made any decisions on what you're going to keep or sell? Same status?
I'm just going to hold at the moment. I don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? Because they're a lot of money. Everything is a lot of money. They're not cheap. And I kind of have had enough of watches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of I don't know what to say. It's one of these things. It's watches themselves, they're great, but yeah, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of enough.
If you were to consolidate to Calatrava, which one would you get?
Ooh, Patek's not good value. But a 5296.
Yep.
That's an automatic. That's an automatic. 5296 is an automatic. Automatic with date, and it's 38 mils. So It's kind of the perfect size. You know, that's the thing.
You would get the stick variant, stick marker variant.
Yeah, the non-sector.
Yep.
I never really liked sector dial. You a sector guy person?
I'm not, but that specific sector dial, I think it might have been because I was watching that channel. You know, remember that channel that the guy would have the close-up shots and he would narrate the English voice very early on, and when everyone's getting into watches in 2020. It was a very famous channel. Anyway, that he would like get in all close and have British voice talking over it. That watch actually really has a kind of Christmas aesthetic to me. Like I feel like walking around the mall during Christmas with that watch, the 5296G sector dial in white gold. It just has, for some reason, I just feel like it's like fucking 1990s Christmas for me. So I really resonate with that watch. But I respect the other one too, the stick roll.
Wait. What time did you say it was there?
Now he wants to know what time it is.
What time did you say it was there? 7:15?
7 something.
All right, share screen. Share screen.
I thought you were busting my balls for asking him that.
The only country with a time of 7:15 is Vietnam.
Yep, you're right. Vietnam is 7:15.
Not Philippines. Philippines is 1 hour ahead. So you're going back to Vietnam again. Is that your surprise location? Really?
Vietnam is in the same time zone as Kuala Lumpur.
Actually, yeah, you're right. No, he wouldn't go back to Indonesia. No, he's got no history there. No, it's Vietnam.
It's not Indonesia, it's Malaysia.
Malaysia. No, Malaysia is 1 hour ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You figured it out. He might be in Laos.
Malaysia, it's 8:19 now. He said it was 7:15 4 minutes ago. That's his surprise destination. Look at him.
But Narc,
Look at
AM or
him.
PM?
AM.
I think he said PM.
No, he said AM.
I think you got it wrong.
Look at the light, you stupid fuck. That's natural light.
It's evening light.
No. Let's have a look. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking know.
No, we did. He looked out the window, so it's clearly daytime.
AM.
It's a sunset.
No, he looks like he just woke up. He's got pillow face.
It's jet
So
lag.
what? Pillow face.
Yes. Look at him. Can you imagine waking up next to that?
What are you trying to do to me, Narc?
Narc's a bad boy.
I'll leave you alone with Cyberlip, Nick Miller. Sorry, Cyberlip.
Hey Nick, are you talking about the YouTube guy? Or are you talking about the guy that just had a shot of his hands holding the watch and he did the hand gestures while he was talking?
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
It's famous.
Yeah.
I just forget the name. It's like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then he later had a channel where Mark knows for sure, where he showed his face, and then everybody stopped watching him because he's just like a shitty person.
I remember that, and he was talking about how he worked on his voice. He's like, I used to talk like a douche, and now I talk like this. You know.
And then he started making like philosophical videos that no one wanted, like some weird.
Yeah, and his face totally didn't match the voice. It was kind of weird.
Yeah. It's because he's English, so he has that. Some of them have that.
He went to like a voice school or something, and announcer school or whatever.
Watchfinder and Co.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And his hand gestures used to crack me up because it was the constant, gesturing with the hands.
So that was actually one of his best videos, in my opinion. He was comparing Patek Philippe, that one sector dial in. Was it yellow gold or rose gold? But that dial in contrast with the gold is really, really impeccable. But I prefer it in white gold. And then he was comparing it to like Longiz and stuff like that. And everything he does is like super up close macro shots. So it really with the music and the voice back when people didn't know anything about watches. That was super impactful and compelling.
Hmm. Yeah, I used to watch his vids when there was a watch I wanted to check out.
Yeah, and he got a lot of people onto Grand Seiko as well. Like he really showed how like up close they really are. Like you can understand what it's like to look at a
Yeah, look
watch
at this.
through a
This
loop.
is the 50. This is the 5296, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
White. I also like it in rose gold, by the way, Nick.
I honestly think that I would recommend to anybody the rose gold variant instead of the white gold. I just have a personal feeling with the white gold. Just on this, it feels so warm to me. But the rose gold, it's that one's knocking it out of the park. Because if you go to that video that we're mentioning on Watchfinder and Co, 5296R, that'll just prove how like it's like to look at it through a loop and like have like the music behind it. It looks really cinematic. That's probably one of the best Patex. Obviously, the Calatrava line as a whole, but that one really is really good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you prefer the date or one without a date?
Well, if you don't have a date, that's like 5196, and then you have the simple dial with the small seconds. That small seconds is really good because it just has the two perpendicular lines, the vertical and the horizontal. So when you have that kind of a small seconds, it feels so good. It like when you have that watch, you just get to like enjoy the small. It's so enjoyable. It's very relaxing. Like that's really it's great to have. Obviously, these other ones are automatic and a little bit more complicated. You get the date window,
This is
and that's
automatic.
probably more. It's probably higher end. It feels like you're getting a
But
little
I
bit
mean,
more.
the thing is, right? Okay, you see this watch here, right? You compare it to a Breguet 7147. That's what me and our good friend Thomas Burnett have. And these here, look at this. Isn't this a nicer watch?
The 7147 is an updated variant of the one that was 7140, I believe, 7140BB. That one is a 40 millimeter case, and it has a larger bezel, and it has smaller numerals. The Arabic numerals are a smaller font. So that's it's kind of a more classic pocket watch, elegant Art Deco update on that one. And that other one that I'm mentioning, 7140BB, that one is very much more like a pocket watch style with a smaller Arabic numerals. But both are excellent. And I think it was Federico that said that watch actually made him into a watch fanatic. That was the first one he fell in love with.
Yeah, that's exactly it there. It's but see, for the money, look at that, 16,000 US. Why wouldn't you just love it? Enamel dial, Breguet numerals, Breguet hands, automatic, and the best thing about this is one of the few automatics that don't have a fucking date on it.
Let me tell you something that'll kind of give you an insight into what a ripoff Blancpain can be. So what Blancpain did is there's two types of dials that are the antique Breguet. You get the guilloche in the middle and the silver ring with the black painted on Roman numerals. That's the one type, the guilloche type. The second type is that one you have with the enamel and the cursive font Arabic numerals. So those are the two types. What Breguet did is it has a dial that's kind of like a sparse dial for its Villeray line. So it's got the sparse dial, no guilloche, but then it adds Roman numerals, but they're in applied hour marker form. And then they put in leaf hands instead of Breguet hands, and they make it look kind of like a cross between a pocket watch and a wristwatch. And they're
That's
Can
the
we pull one
Blancpain
up?
you're talking about.
That's the Blancpain Villeray. They're ripping off the two main styles of Breguet, combining them into one, and they're like so super creative. You know?
Can we have a look at it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
Type in. I recommend you the one that you should look up. It's called Blancpain Villeray, and then Extraplat, EXTRAPLATE. That'll automatically bring up the rose gold olive dial variant. That one is the one you should look at because it's got the craziest gothic aesthetic. That's like the brand flagship. No one will tell you this stuff, but they're really a gothic brand, and that one watch with the green dial is kind of like a flagship, because all
I want Plur. Freak hoe. Crafty's a bitch. We have a show sponsor.
Thank you. My good friend watched Nickelodeon.
He pretty much lives in Hawaii.
The island of Hawaii.
Sometimes it's hard to do Plur. Everybody knows he's a bitch. Grudging bitch. Freak hoe.
Your Sims could fucking stick up for you, right? Can validate this shit, but it's absolute crap.
100 comments since I've been on.
It's a lot of dummies on here. Freak hoes.
How so?
You guys are painting yourselves as victims.
Yeah. Come on now.
What was that?
Interesting. Do you like any of the blank panes? You've got a blank pane, haven't you, Cyberlip?
Yeah, I've had a couple. I've got the Air Command, but I had a 50 Fathoms Chrono for a little bit.
Hey, sorry about that.
Which was great,
Yeah.
but I sold it. But yeah, I do like there's the 50 Fathoms and the Air Commands, but I haven't really looked at their dress watches.
They have a green tinge, not the Air Command, but the divers like to have a green tinge. Like even the titanium and the pale green, it's all kind of to make it look like that. Have you ever seen the Cologne Cathedral?
Wait,
No.
share screen. I'm gonna give you some watch content. Share screen. Someone in our community just bought this watch. Do you know who it is? Share fucking screen.
Bateman.
By the way, who bought this watch?
No
Okay.
idea.
There's a clue there. Who bought this watch? Let's zoom out a bit.
Terry.
Sorry?
Terry bought it.
No.
Narc
Who
bought
bought?
it.
Look. Don't just look at the watch.
A freckled man.
Yes, Freckles. Who the fuck?
Terry.
Mr. GMT?
Which red-headed anti-Semitic cunt bought this fucking watch?
A freckled gentleman.
That's Tommy's watch. Look at the freckles here. Look at the fucking freckles.
Alfred E. Newman.
Tommy, the red-headed cunt, right? That's his name. He bought this. This is his latest watch, Archie. Archie, I'm giving you watch content.
Narc got into watches because he's making fun of Tommy.
He bought this fucking watch. Our friend Tommy.
Yes.
Is that it? Is that it? No comments.
Okay.
He bought a LUXURIA, and that's it. It's okay. That's it. I'm taking my content to fucking watch Nicholas. Okay, that's it. I'm out of here.
No.
He's crazy, don't you think?
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, the rose gold olive dial variant of Extra Plat Villeray, that's the one you should look at because that's the flagship, because Blancpain infuses the color green as like a gothic hue. It's like if you look at the Cologne Cathedral at nighttime, they light it up with a pale yellow and like pale green. It's a very like gothic style, like Notre Dame at night also. So you should pull up that Extra Plat with the green dial. That's like the best Blancpain, and it's just a copy of the two main types of.
My milky oil brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, "It's better than yours." Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. I could teach you, but I have to charge. Damn right, it's better than yours. La 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 la. Warm it up, warm it up. The boys are waiting. The boys are waiting.
It's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
What keeps happening? I wanted to see the Blancpain.
Yes, I'll bring it up.
Why does Narc just jump on to take a dump and then jump off? Why does he do that?
No idea. Now you're saying the Villa Rare. Which one is it? I can't find that one.
It's called
here's
Extra
the-
Plat. Extra Plat. EXTRAPLAT.
It's coming up in the search. Is it like this? See, I don't like the way they have that hand for the date. It seems like a bent piece of. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't like the hands. They're a bit.
It's they're kind of like a medieval aesthetic. Like it's kind of like an aesthetic from like 1,000 years ago.
I like that. That looks pretty sweet. But yeah, I see what you mean about that date hand is kind of funky. But I mean, it does differentiate itself from the other hands, so you're not like confused which one you're looking at.
I gotta say, I like that blue. Do you like that blue?
Yeah. It goes well with the moon face. That color.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you got any moon phases in your collection?
I wish, yeah. No. But yeah, I wish. I would love to have a moon phase.
I've kind of avoided a lot of moon. I don't know why. Just never really. I had a Cartier Santos. It was a quartz. It was moon phase years ago, and
yeah, if I had a perpetual, I would want one with it.
Sorry?
If I had a perpetual, I would want a moon phase on it.
Well, interestingly enough, most annual calendars have a moon phase, except my annual calendar, the paddock I had, it was the first one and it didn't have the moon phase.
Okay.
I actually prefer that annual calendar you had. That was a very revolutionary movement. Came out in the early 90s. That's an excellent watch with those like applied hour marker Roman numerals.
They basically use the same movement to this day.
Yeah, no, that was I think the first annual calendar, like period.
Yeah,
yes.
I like the looks of this Blanc Pond right here.
I've got to be honest with you, Blanc Pain itself, I like the 50 Fathoms, but their dress watches, I never really liked their style.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend their dress watches. I would only recommend.
And they've been in business for a long time. Blanc Pain is an old brand.
Yeah.
They're a very respected brand. Every single other brand is aware of each other. And Blancpain, they're very respectful towards it. No one disrespects it. Like, not like, one of these other ones that's kind of beneath them.
I would totally want the 40 mil 50 Fathoms if they didn't ruin it with the case etching and the date window and the display back. If it weren't for those three things, I would totally want
Here,
one.
let me tell you about the ultimate Blancpain. It's the bathyscaphe in steel with the anthracite dial, and it's on the pale green sailcloth strap. The reason is that the sunburst of the dial, it only brings out its pale green tinge when it aesthetically synergizes with that specific pale green sailcloth strap, and it makes it look like a dress watch. And it's got like the sunburst becomes like the aesthetic of very tall, elongated Gothic arches. It's like the most compelling fucking design you've ever seen. Also, I'd recommend the 42.3 brand new 50 Fathoms automatic, but only in titanium because it makes it all look very Gothic and gray. It's very cooler than the polished steel version.
Okay.
You had a Baffy Escape chronograph, didn't you, Cyberlips?
It wasn't the Bath Escape. It was the regular 50 Fathoms Chrono with the big fat bezel.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I really dug it, but I'm not so much into diver chronographs. And
no, I must admit I'm not so much into it either. Why do you need that function?
Yeah, the only reason I sold it was because I wanted to get. It was the 1959 Navitimer reissue. I wanted to get that, and I felt I only needed one chronograph, so I sold that to get the Navitimer, which I no longer have.
To be fair, the one thing that Blancpain always does is it has very sparse dials. So with like the bathyscaphe, if you have the chronograph variant, it's already starting off as a sparse dial. Very like it's got the nipple applied hour markers, like a 1980s Rolex GMT. And you know, so it already has a sparse dial. So when you put the chronograph in the middle, it just kind of fills up kind of negative space. So it's not that like impactful, as opposed to if you have like a Tudor diver chronograph, it looks so crowded, more or less.
Right. Yeah, I dig their sports watches for sure, and I like the looks of some of their. At one point, I was looking at travel watches, and I was looking at one of their older pieces, and it was the one with the alarm. I think it was the Villaret also. It was an older one. And this was before smartphones really, or before smartphones were really great for traveling. So I was thinking about a GMT with an alarm function on it. And I was looking at one of those, but yeah, I never went with it.
Like an alarm watch where it like rings?
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah. There's the Cricket from Vulcane, and then there's the Memovox from JLC, are the two main ones for that.
Don't those don't the vibrations from the sound though, don't they hurt the movement, like with the minute repeaters and that sort of thing? Doesn't the chime?
Especially not with the minute repeaters, because they're just so sophisticated. Maybe they require more maintenance. Now I'm not sure about that, but they do have like Patek Philippe is such a sophisticated and Orlanga minute repeaters, and Blancpain has minute repeaters as well.
Patek minute repeaters, you're talking $500,000. They're so expensive.
Wow. I would always be messing with it too. I would always be hitting that minute repeater.
Just time it so like when you go into a conversation, it goes up like, oh, that's just my Patek, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't you know what that is? That's a minute repeater, you pedestrian.
It's like you're like, they're like, what the hell is that? You're like, just wait, listen to the resonance, like ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. You're like, oh yeah.
You don't know what you're hearing right now, you peasant?
So tell me this, Nick, what are you buying? When are you getting a decent watch? You have so much knowledge. When are you getting something?
I know. I have to monetize. Honestly, right now is the time, man. The reason is, Pawn, and I really need you kind of for moral support. You know, I see it as a very positive thing to be on the streams with you. I feel it lifting me up in my life. So what I'm saying is, you know, I'm at the dawn of this point where there was really like a dark age in my personal life for a few years because of the fact of how much censorship in society is now gone. You know, I couldn't even be a moderate before, you know, so, but now I can say whatever I want. So now I can publish everything I want. That wasn't possible literally a year ago. Today or the day before, yesterday, is when Donald Trump won the election. So he only came into office in January 25th or 21st. And there's been a lot of changes. And if they get rid of the filibuster, because now they're anticipating the Democrats will get rid of it, and then they can rush through all the things they want and stack the Supreme Court. So they're saying to the Republicans, now they control the House, let's get rid of the filibuster. And if they do that, they're going to be pushing in like wrong. It's going to feel like 1980s again. They're going to get rid of everything that was like impeding, you know, censorship or anything like that. It's going to be gone for good. It already is pretty much. So now is the time where I can really do what I'm supposed to be doing. And the whole time I was delaying it because of that whole like dark age of censorship. So, but the first watch I'd get, yeah, I'd have to go for something really good, like a Day-Date 36.
Speak of the devil, we've got the world's greatest dog trainer joining us. Hey, Marky, how are you?
That was a much bigger break than I thought it was going to be. I forgot the family Zoom. So my mom is there.
The world's greatest log drainer.
That is me. And don't you forget it, sir. Damn the rancher. He's too bloody good with nicknames.
Hey, Mark, what's the hardest dog to train?
I mean, it's not a breed. It's an individual.
Okay.
You know, you just never know.
Chihuahuas?
I met one. Well, you got to be a little careful with them or you could lose a finger.
You know? Yeah. I used to have a Chihuahua.
Anyway, I like Chihuahuas, though. They're freaking adorable. You just got to make sure they you know, they get exposed to a lot of people and stuff. Otherwise, they get bitey.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not afraid of a Chihuahua. I'd rather tackle an angry Chihuahua than Rottweiler. But
Well, what can you do if you got an angry Rottweiler? What should
I
you do?
had one. This Rottweiler. Okay, the dude brings her, and she's nice enough. Nice enough, no problem. I can touch her. I can walk her around a little bit on the leash while the guy is there. And so I take her. He leaves, and I put her in the kennel to just let her settle in for an hour or so, and then I'm going to take her out for a walk. When that guy left, the dog changed. It was like a different dog. She was like, pleasant enough while the dude was there, but the second he was gone, she changed. And now I'm approaching her kennel. I want to say hello. I want to get her out, get her to pee. And anyway, she will not let me near that kennel. I was like, oh dear God, like this is a big dog and she wants to kill me now. Anyway, so what I did was I was like, fuck. It went on like this for like 4 days. Like every day I'd have to open that thing and, lasso her because I couldn't touch her. And finally, I just started feeding her out of my hands. She liked to eat. So I was like, you're not eating out of the bowl anymore. You're going to eat out of my hands. So I won her heart with kibble, but it took a few days. And then, eventually the dog's in my lap and loving on me. And then I could really proceed with the training. But
did the dogs ever get too attached to you and then they won't bother their owners?
They're usually happy to see their people, but once in a while I feel sorry to send the dog home. Like if they want to stay with me, you can kind of see it.
Wow. Mark, did you ever train a Caucasian Shepherd?
Which is known as an Ovcharka, and the answer is no, I have not. I've met a couple, and I would, provided it was probably 8 months old or younger. You get them older than that, and let's just say it's a very, very primitive, very, very difficult guard dog breed, and the people who buy them, they're usually there's something wrong, not always but often, with the people who buy this kind of dog. They have
people
small
like
penises.
show off violent dogs. They're like bad personality people
for small penises.
Oh, okay.
Why?
How about people who buy Yorkies? If you buy a Yorkie, do you have a small penis?
No, you got a big dick because you're not trying to impress anybody. But the Ovcharka is bred basically as like the Russian guard dog. Like they turn them loose in the gulags to make sure nobody breaks out of them. First of all, they're fucking enormous. They can go 200 pounds and more.
Jeez.
And they're bred specifically to fight and kill people. So
that reminds me of those South African ones. They have
that's the Borbal.
Yeah,
which is a similar Molosser breed of dog. They're a bit.
We got another super chat. Let me catch up. One up trading $2. Arch, enjoy your trip. And Black Cat 997 $2. Nick needs a dive watch with a moon phase.
What do you think of that? Do you know that dog called the Sharplaninets? It's a Serbian mountain dog.
Nope, don't know it.
It's like very difficult to train, but they figured out that once you taught it, it would remember.
Well, that's like just like bears.
As opposed to German Shepherds, you have to retrain them. So a German police unit started to use these as a replacement in some cases.
I couldn't tell you. Although German Shepherds are intelligent. You train them, you don't need to retrain them. Oh, but those Serbians are cantankerous. Just ask Bear.
Yeah. No, they're actually super loyal, but they hate strangers. So they could be
a lot of. Yeah, but that's similar to the Borbal, the Ovcharka, the Presa Canaria. There's a whole group of dogs in that.
Yeah.
Even the Cane Corso is a little bit like that, a little.
So when you see the objective truth of the physiological reality of these different breeds of dogs and how it influences their personalities, their intelligence, other characteristics, everything.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the differences between races and people?
That's ridiculous.
Yes,
I'm just kidding. That was a narc question.
The world wants to know what Mark thinks on the matter.
No comment.
Dog breeds are very different, but the races are all the same. Period.
Let me just say, most dogs are nicer than most people, and this panel is absolute proof. Absolute proof. So what are we looking at here, Arch? What are all these watches doing?
Blank pane, Billerette, which we're looking at.
The BP.
Wonk pong.
I put on a 50 fathoms once, and it like lapped my wrist. It was like wearing a pie plate on the wrist.
That was the 45 millimeter variant.
Yeah, but it
came out in
was big.
2007. The thing with that is they first changed it from the early 2000s variant.
If you do one tomorrow, I can jump on. Period.
You know what? They don't wear that big. Mine
My
was a
wife is
45
home
and
tonight.
The lug to lug
period.
distance is
yeah.
or yeah.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Herman? What's wrong?
Pretty sure I heard him talking about somebody's period.
I don't know. He's a bit weird.
Yes. Here we are. Anyway, enough dog talk. You get me talking dogs, I'll go down a rabbit hole I won't be able to climb.
But you know, Mark, when that watch came out in 2007, it was in the pattern of Panerai 44 millimeter plus, 47 millimeter, even the classic Panerai aesthetic during the early mid 2000s. So they made this 45 millimeter watch, but what they thought of, and you can tell how they did it, they turned the Panerai aesthetic, the big Arabic numerals at 12, 3, 6, and 9. They made them smaller, and they made them like little applied hour marker chiclets, like square. They made them square, wide, rectangular.
You're a
applied
good
hour
man, comma, tan, period.
Are you dictating? Is that what's going on here, Herman?
Yeah, you know, the
dictating
45, 50 fathoms, you know, it didn't wear that huge, and actually I kind of miss it now that I'm
Well, the
thinking
one I
about it.
tried was monstrous. It must have had a lug to lug of like 52. It was huge. I was in the Hong Kong airport, and there was they have every kind of watch boutique in the airport there. It's a great airport for watches.
And the bracelet on those is really nice as well.
That one had a strap. The one I tried, yeah. Anyway, I was like, oh no, this is too big. Get it off.
Yeah. Any bites on your Breguets, Arch?
I haven't really pushed them out there, to be honest with you. I don't know if I don't know what I want to do. I'm just in limbo.
Sure.
Because I kind of like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just holding it for a little bit. I sold so much. I'm just going to stop for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're not desperate for the cash, then just, you know.
I'm always desperate for cash, but
well, we all are.
Well, guys, what do you think? You know, should Archie get out of that room and take us Gonzo tomorrow?
Yes.
What do you say?
I'll work on it. I will.
Yeah.
Take us into some watch shops.
Oh, it's so early. Nothing doesn't open until 5 hours time.
Yeah, it's okay. Look, here's what we want to see. We want to see street scenes. We want to see street food. We want to see restaurant food. We want to see cultural attractions. We want to see, you know, whatever the public transportation is there. You know, we want to look around the interesting neighborhood where either where you are or where you will take us.
I kiss you all over.
500 baht.
Yeah. I service you.
I tell you what, man, I did go to a ping pong show in Thailand once, and I recommend you never do that.
Okay.
Don't do it. First of all, there were actually no ping pongs involved. It would have been much better had it been ping pongs balls. And instead, what it was a menagerie of live animals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
It was a little horrifying. Okay, so she's, you know, I'm going to try and, you know, like not cross the line here with this. So before I start telling you the story, I want you to understand something. The woman was within sight at all times. She never ducked behind a curtain. She was within sight at all times.
Know the story, man.
So what I'm going to tell you is she did not reload. And here was the order of things. 3 goldfish that plopped into the bowl.
Just stop, brother.
2 turtles, little baby painted turtles. Two turtles. A hamster, and then a parakeet. The parakeet came out on her finger, preening itself.
Doesn't that chew you up inside? You know, especially
You're
a
asking the wrong
hamster.
person, dude.
Don't the hamsters scratch just start scratching and burrowing?
The hamster hit the deck. Listen, they put me right up front because you know they put the gay people right up front, and so this hamster made eye contact with me. That's so terrible.
I figured that it's easy to get pissed off at Archie, period.
I figured that the hamster and gerbil stuff was just all urban lore because.
No, I saw it.
Wow.
I was there. I was like 10 feet away. And then to top it all, I mean, this whole thing was unit music, so it took quite a while to plop it all out.
When are you coming to Southern California? Question mark.
Okay, we're just going to mute you because you're being really bizarre.
Who is
exclamation point. And so, but here was the thing that really got me. When it was all over, she took like a Sharpie.
Uh-huh.
And hands free. She did not use her hands. She squatted over a piece of white, like typing paper, and wrote next show 2 a.m. because we were at the midnight show. Next show 2 a.m. and then picked it up off the floor and held it up. And let me tell you what, we can't call it handwriting because she didn't write it with her hand. I don't know what we would call it. Her penmanship was excellent. It was better than mine. Way better.
That would be kind of cool, actually. I would love to go to something like that.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, we were primarily hanging out at the gay bars, but we went down to the Walking Street area. In Phuket, it's called Bangla Road. So we're on Bangla Road, and so these were girl bars. And I got to tell you that the gay bars, there's hosts there, and you can drink with them and talk to them and have fun with them, and they're pretty mild mannered. The women were aggressive and scary, like they were aggressive. So they extracted all our money out of us, like really super fast.
Okay, yeah, I'm not into that. That's
very aggressive. And my friend was down to like a 100 baht note. That was the last thing he had. She's demanding money, so he gives her the 100 baht note, which was the last of the money that he had. And I don't know, what's like $3. And she crumpled it up and threw it in his face.
That's kind of weird.
Super chat. She was mad. Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? We've got a super chat here. This is Black Cat 997 $2. I vote to ban Thai hamster.
You know what? Consider it banned. Consider it banned. I'll never tell that story again until next time. Anyway, but yeah, so the girl bars are like super aggressive. They will extract your money. Yeah. But it's a very fun environment nonetheless. Like you could buy, like instead of just buying drinks for your friends or for the guys at the gay bar, or for the hosts, the boys that work there, you could just buy a bottle. And if you buy a bottle of whiskey, they'll assign somebody to like host. They give you mixers and anyway, you can get. More than once, I've gotten an entire bar completely plastered for like $100, $150. Mm-hmm. Because it's like 2 bottles of whiskey and all those mixers. So you can't drink it yourself. So you got to invite everybody for drinks. What fun! You just basically take over the whole bar. And then when you got to go to the bathroom, they assign somebody to make sure you don't die on the way to the bathroom because you got to go upstairs.
Huh.
So I'm going upstairs, and there, the building code is wrong there. Okay, it's like open stairs. There's no railing. The stairs are all wrong. Shape and size and stuff. So they send somebody up with you to hold your hand, make sure you don't die going up or down. As I'm going up, a lady boy is coming down, and she was very beautiful. And actually, she was in the show, and every night I would be in that bar. And I finally gave her like 500 baht, and I said, "Don't put your tits in my face anymore, honey. Just, I'm not the one. Big ones." And anyway, all she ever did in her show was lip sync, so I'd never spoken to her. I'm going up, she's coming down, and as I'm drunk, I go, "Pretty lady." I just said "pretty lady," which I thought was a nice compliment. And she looks at me and she goes, she was offended. She goes, "I not lady, I lady boy, and I have big cock." I was like, "Oh, okay. Take your word for it, but I've seen your tits, and those are nice."
Yes.
She did not like when I called her a lady.
She did not like it when you called her a lady.
No, I not lady, I lady boy, and I have big cock.
So how much do you think that's like from their traditional civilizational culture in the modern context kind of influenced?
You know what?
Or how much
hold
of
on.
it is like the United States?
Say that again without all the vocabulary.
Huh?
Say that again without all the vocabulary words. In other words, you could say, "Fuck is up with that?" Say it in
how much of it is Thai tradition and how much of it is like American GIs stationed in Bangkok turning the country into like an open brothel like Colombia.
I mean, I'm not a sociologist historian, but what I will say is that ladyboys in Thai culture are very well accepted. They are not teased. Matter of fact, if you fuck with them, they will fuck you up. They're just accepted into the culture there. But you got to remember, we come from this Judeo-Christian, very conservative, very judgmental background. And when you go to a Buddhist country, you'll find that although they are very conservative in some areas that you wouldn't expect, in other areas they're very liberal because they don't have the same quite the same notion of like immorality that we do. So it's baked into their culture and has been for way longer than the Vietnam War, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, gender bending isn't as big a deal in Asian
No,
culture.
they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because there's no Bible that says it's wrong. You know.
Does it really say that in the Bible?
Well, let's just say
it's been twisted.
People would tell you that Leviticus this and that, and I don't know. I'm not the one to quote the Bible, but I just know the Bible thumpers.
Right.
Will tell you it's wrong. But you get into a Buddhist culture, and don't point at anybody with your feet. Don't touch anybody's head. Those are very huge social faux pas that over here. You could ruffle your friend's hair, as a joke, or you see a little kid with a crew cut, you could rub his head. You do that over there, and it's incredibly offensive. But on the one hand, on the other hand, if you have a boy who always thought he wanted to be a girl and he starts taking birth control and gets tits and leaves his
birth control. Does birth control give you tits?
Well, what they do is the cheap and easy way to take hormones is they just take birth control pills. So it's cheap and easy. And then some of them grow little itty bitty titties due to the estrogen, but others of them.
Is that what happened to me?
It could be. Well, you should be taking testosterone, to kind of counteract that. But no, a lot of them get surgery. The finest transgender surgeons are in Thailand, Bangkok specifically, and it's cheap and easy over there, and so many of them have implants.
Yeah.
David, I've always wanted a good pair of tits. Thailand, you go to Bangkok. It's cheap and easy. But they all have veneers and boobs and eye jobs. They
you like
their
fake?
eyes. Well, most of them look fake. But I've seen a couple of the girls there, ladyboys there, who had like amazingly natural, really beautiful work. But mostly they're very small frame, fine boned people, So when they put big boobs in, definitely they look fake. But I'm not the one to tell you if that's good or bad. The ones who are working girls, if you were, their clientele is primarily straight men who are curious about such things, because gay men usually just don't want boobs. Gay men do not go up to the ladyboy bars too much. Chicks with dicks, it's not our thing.
Chicks with dicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not our thing, but they're lovely. They're beautiful. They're funny. They're employed at a lot of bars where it's fun to go.
Yeah. They're everything that we dislike about women. They don't have that annoying characteristic. The best of both worlds, isn't it, Marky?
Well, you know how men think about sex all the time? And we're the ones, the women is always giving you the excuse, and you got to work too hard to get it. Well, imagine there's none of that. Imagine being matched with somebody who wants what you want as much as you want it, when you want it.
The truth is, if it is offered so much to you, do you actually want it still?
Yeah, you do. You do. But that being said, I think, comes a point when you calm down a little bit because you're not the kid in the candy store anymore.
The kid in the candy store.
Well, the people go to Thailand, the 2-week millionaires, they go over there, throw cash around. But then when they retire and literally move there, they have to learn to, rein the party back in, because you can't live like that every day.
Yeah. Then they have to move
2-week
back.
millionaires. Gee, that's a
That's what they call it.
2 week million. You're 100% right, because in their own country, you can't afford to spend money like that, you know? And
Well,
I think
yeah.
Thais get the wrong idea. They think it's always like that, but it's not, is it? You know?
Like if I wanted to buy like a bottle, to get bottle service at a club in America, depending on the city, I mean, it's probably like $500, $1,000. You know, in New York, it's easily $1,000, if not more. You know, but in Thailand, it
New
would
York
really,
is a vicious city. How do people earn the big bucks? Do they earn the big bucks in New York?
it's very expensive to live there. You know, and of course they just
High
elected.
taxes as well.
They just elected a communist mayor, so I don't know what's going to happen there now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, sure will.
You know,
You have a big concentration of wealth in Manhattan, particularly.
It's with state and federal taxes. You know, it's over 50%.
I don't know. That I couldn't tell you. I mean, I think our upper tax rate is more like 30, 32. But you have to be pretty.
In Manhattan, if you earn $1 million, you're paying half in tax.
Federal and state.
Yeah, well, there's state taxes, and New York state tax is pretty high.
Whereas somewhere like Nevada doesn't have state taxes.
Nevada doesn't have state tax. Florida doesn't have state tax. Illinois, we have a state tax. Bastards.
So it's based on your federal returns, is it?
Yes.
Can you lie on one? Short change.
No, I think they double check with each other.
That's the thing about America. I thought you guys were so free enterprise until I realized how much taxes you pay. I thought, fuck.
No, I don't know about that. I mean, what's your upper tax rate? Ours isn't that high compared to a lot of countries.
A lot of people pay about 30% in Australia.
Yeah, same here, or less.
That's a lot, but we don't have state. We just have we have federal. That's it.
So if you make $1,000, you're keeping 700 of it.
Correct.
No matter what.
Yes.
And you've got free health care.
Yes.
Then why do the Aussies hate it there? And most of them can't wait to move to Thailand, for example. So many of them
can't
hate
what?
it. They can't wait to move to Asia, retire to Asia. They all want to retire.
Oh, there's a lot of other things too. Like there's a lot of red tape. Like if you run a business, if you like, for example, there's a lot of speed cameras. Like you speed on the highway, you get a ticket.
Well,
they use AI. If you don't wear a seatbelt, if you use a mobile phone, it's over $1,000 penalty.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not that bad here. Also, cost of living, is quite high there.
They just had a thing, I think it was in Brisbane or Sydney, but the mayor outlawed the use of gas barbecues because of the environment.
There goes no more shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah.
Where was
How
this?
can they do that?
Australian mayor. I haven't heard of this. Outlaws.
Yeah, outlawed the gas barbecue.
Let me have a look.
It was Sydney for sure. I remember.
I'm doing it.
What's the alternative to a gas barbecue?
Charcoal.
The city
You don't get the barbecue anymore. You don't get
has
the
endorsed a plan that will ban gas barbecues and other appliances in all new homes. Well, it doesn't mean they've banned it outside.
Oh, I didn't get that
from
context.
indoors.
No, you're correct. I didn't get that context. Yep.
Little Dave has a funny comment here. Speeding is very dangerous and seatbelts safe.
Oh, and also outdoor barbecues. Shit.
All of which is true.
Oh, there you go.
But in Thailand, you see people with like 3 children on one little motorbike.
Yeah.
And nobody wearing helmets.
Family
you might
of
see
4.
A family of 5 and the dog. Like,
I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's got a helmet. None of the kids. Nobody.
And a baby and a little kid. And
The most I ever counted on a motorcycle in Thailand was 7 people.
I think I've counted 4.
Yeah, crazy.
A little family of 4.
You know what? The death rate from motorcycle accidents in Thailand per capita is like the worst in the world.
Yeah, and they drive like
Very
maniacs.
high death rate there.
It's like no rules on the road at all.
Correct. Particularly in Phuket. A lot of them have bald tires, bad brakes. They don't use their lights at night. And Phuket is very hilly and it rains a lot.
Yeah, that's weird. That's like a third world culture.
Well, they have very good infrastructure. It's it's a beautiful place. But
you just said they had the highest casualty count.
They do. They do have.
That's nonsense.
You wouldn't go there and take a look around and go, Christ, I'm in the third world. You would not say that. But it is a very YOLO-oriented culture. It's 100% true. Every time I went to Thailand, I thought their marketing slogan should be, welcome to Thailand. Hope you make it. Because anything goes. Anything. You know what? Because you can't sue anybody for over-serving you there, right? So if you get so drunk that they think you're going to vomit or die in their establishment, they don't stop serving you. If you have money, they'll happily take it. They give you those plastic shopping bags, the crinkly ones that you could put in your pocket. They just give you one of those and they just ask you to vomit in that, and then they'll take it away and bring you another one and another drink. In America, they would send you out. They would cut you off.
Denial of service, isn't it?
Yes, because if they don't deny you service, they overserve you. You can sue them if you get into an accident. And actually, if you kill somebody on the way home, that person's family can sue that establishment for overserving you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But and as a matter of fact, when I had a business, when I ran a proper business with multiple employees, part of the comprehensive insurance package was host liquor liability riders. So that, for example, if we had a company Christmas party and somebody got fucked up and then died on the way home or killed somebody on the way home, there was coverage for that.
Fuck, that's nasty shit, don't you think?
I do. Super.
One up trading $2. What do you think of the Moonswatch Snoopy Gold? What the fuck?
Is there one?
A Moonswatch Snoopy Gold?
Must be new.
Oh no, that's the Moonswatch. That's
yeah.
That's the Moonswatch Snoopy Gold. No, that's oh fuck. Yeah, okay.
Just Are people still buying those Moonswatches? Remember when those shot up to like
you know what? I think they're kind of a disposable thing. I mean, that's the Snoopy Gold. Yeah, okay. Would you buy one, Mark?
No. I would not.
No. Because it's kind of a disposable watch, isn't it? You know what I mean?
How much are they new?
No, $500 or something, aren't they?
Yeah, that's too much for just some shitty plastic piece of shit. It should be about $40,
yeah.
And then yeah, they're about a $40 item.
They're manufacturing
crazy, isn't it?
Dollars for sure.
What's that?
They have to be manufacturing them for like $4 each, or even like $1.
Right.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the initial batch were selling like crazy escalated prices on the secondary market when there were lines going around the block to try to get them, and it's like, what?
Technically, the strap does cost something. It's not like the cheapest, so they do have like certain quality control is there. So you're paying for some like brand recognition.
Right.
Only the finest plastic and nylon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bioceramic.
Yeah.
Bioceramic. Yeah.
I remember the color was rubbing
Right,
off.
Archie, you make sure you pip in there for the See, what it's plastic, isn't it? What the fuck is bioceramic?
You know what? Like Oris makes this cool watch, which is basically made out of plastic that washed up out of the ocean. So that's cool, right? At least they figured a way to like sell the idea of their plastic because it's ocean bits and pieces.
Right.
You know,
yeah, ocean cleanup.
Right, but like they didn't even bother with that.
Yeah, but the Cera plastic, whatever it is, it was it's not color fast. It was like rubbing off on people's wrists and.
Yeah, that was that first iteration. I remember.
Yeah.
That. The blue.
And then they did the Blanc Pond, 50 fathoms.
Actually, you know, that's surprisingly not bad. I tried. Bruce Williams has one of those, and I tried it on, and the bezel action is good. The bracelet, of course, is crap. So he changed that to something else, or not, you know, the nylon, whatever. He changed it to something rubber that was better. But I gotta say, the Blanc Pond one was decent. It didn't feel too awful.
Huh?
You know, it's a fun watch. You know, but. Like you could you could stand to wear the Blanc Pond one. You know, whereas the other ones, some of them you put them on, you got to rip it off immediately.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something. The Blanc Pond. Do you reckon they'll bring out a Breguet one?
That would be cool. Yeah, with the coin edging, the plastic coin edging.
Chief Tit joins our stream. How are you, Chief Tit?
Speaking of tits,
good. How can you guys hear me properly from this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Chief Tits.
Now, where are you, Tits?
I'm in the office.
I see.
He's been taking those birth control pills. How many birth control pills a day do you take?
No. He's got pecs, Archie. You've got boobs. He's got man boobs. It's different. Look at that.
How are you, Nick? Is Nick alive?
Sorry, Chief Tit. Yeah, I just had to activate my mic there for a second. I'm doing great. How are you, man?
Yeah, good, guys. Good. How are you going over there, Arch?
Hey, you're sneaking in the stream.
Hey, I am fan-fucking-tastic. Hey, I got a super chat. Hurricane $2. Chief Tit, your thoughts on Batman's dungeon?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good. I thought it was good because it stayed civil most of the time, and there wasn't any sort of poison. And
that's disappointing.
We could have just a normal conversation, which I thought was good.
A bit boring.
You know what the best thing is about lawyers is you can have them on the clock and they can do whatever they want and they can still get their job done. Like all you do is sit around in a suit, you do your work on the side, and you can still have like he has free time to do what he wants. He can come on the stream if he wants. You know what I mean? That's a fucking serious career.
That's
Tucker Bill's 26 hours in one day.
I can do my work anytime I like.
Exactly. I know.
And the good thing is, ever since COVID, Arch, you can actually do, other than court appearances, and actually sometimes you can do those, you can do anything you want from anywhere in the world. I was in Greece at one stage, and I was in the house and sitting there with the thing, and I could video conference my clients. I could prepare affidavits. I could do absolutely everything. I could even register something in the court's registry.
And now all the courtrooms are all tied to Zoom. They're all Zoom. So
yeah.
You know, Tits, we're gonna have to have you in a hearing from a ping pong show. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. One Up Trading, $5. Arch, I picked up a 116515 LN Stardust, one of my favorite dials on Oysterflex. What would you rate it? So that's the
Daytona.
That's the rose gold. I'll bring that baby up. Let's get that baby on the screen. We'll have a look at this Faker. Let's get this baby up on the screen there. So it's a Rolex 116515 LN. Let's get this baby up. What is it? Fuck. Okay. Beautiful watch.
Bring one
beautiful,
up,
beautiful watch. I love it. Only. I love that watch. That's a great watch. Great watch.
Wow, that's it. You get the little pick.
What do you think of the Rolex strap on such an expensive watch?
Look, the only thing is, any negative I have, and I'm fucking value. You're almost. It's not much. I like, if you're going to go gold in Rolex, I like to get the bracelet, but the Oysterflex is so fucking cool.
It is. Is there a lot more difference between the Oysterflex and the full bracelet in gold?
Second hand wise, the thing is, that model is very popular. It is popular. It's a great model. We got Hurricane. $5 chief tip. Were you amazed AC3 won in the Queensland Rail fail case?
Oh, the CCC.
I don't care to make a comment in relation to things like that.
Exactly. No,
No.
you best not. You've got a license to protect.
Tan. Ooh, I've had my legal spurts to last a lifetime. No more. Thank you.
I do like this comment from Frank V. Chief tits in Spanish is jefe tetas.
But Arch, did that watch come in that actual one with the rubber strap? Was it an option to get the rubber strap and you could also get the gold?
No, it's a completely different model without, like, Rolex are such assholes. You find on the Oysterflex versions, you can't retrofit a strap and vice versa.
They make it for the Oysterflex.
It's not like fucking Cartier. It's not like Cartier. Oh, no.
Oh, that's crap.
No.
I didn't know that. That's
You'll wear it on what we intend you to wear it, or you won't wear it at all.
Oh, really?
That is right.
Well, that's annoying.
Not interchangeable.
Who'd
Beyond
want to spend that sort of money and get a rubber strap only?
It is very, very. That's exactly it. That's what they do, man.
Goldberg, have you got one of those? Didn't you say you had?
No. The only gold Rolly or watch at all, for that matter, that I have is the subby on.
I can tell you. If someone said to me, "Okay, Arch, what is the best bang per buck solid gold Rolex? Like the amount of gold you get, just the appearance." I think the watch that Mark's got, the blue Submariner in solid gold, would have to be the most bang per buck. It is incredible.
What sort of money are you looking at for that sort of thing?
50,000 Aussie. They're not cheap.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's solid gold. It's a lot of money if you compare it to a day date, for example.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? We got Ponticello. Who's Ponticello?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I know who it is. Archie.
I tell you something. I got a bone to pick with you. The only time you come on is when you want to promote your own stuff.
Why aren't you honest? Well, be honest.
No, actually, no. I just wanted to talk about the sub. I think the Smurf is a great sub to have because it's very low profile.
Why can't you
and
be
also now
honest
it's very cheap.
fellow? Archie, why isn't he honest? Why can't he be honest?
I don't know.
Why am not honest?
Where are you now? Where are you now? Where is this?
Why can't he be honest, Arch? Why can't he be honest? I just don't know.
Why
This is
didn't
the
you invite
tennis club.
Archie?
Tennis, you see?
You didn't invite Archie to your restaurant, and then you went bankrupt days later. Just weeks later.
Months later, not days, months. And by the way, it
was bad
not
karma.
bankrupt, because bankrupt is a bad thing to say. Then you cannot open no other business no more. So it's not bankrupt.
It was bad. It was bad karma. What happened there?
It's not bankrupt.
Brought him, giving him a table by the bathroom. If you gave him a table by the toilet, at least you might be open to
that. A room by the table.
But no, when he inquired, you told him to make a reservation, just like anybody else. And by the way, we're full for a month.
But we are good. Anyway, I jump on to somebody to boot me for some money. If somebody wants, they have like a couple of minutes. And you see, Archie, I'm not that bad the way you think. You see, I am here to make you money, not steal your money. You see?
No, yeah, that's okay. It's okay.
Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. Black Cat being trained to do Zoom calls, investment meetings where I wear jeans, which nobody sees, and address search is one of the benefits from COVID. I'd agree with that. You betcha.
Absolutely.
In fact, I wear a business shirt.
I need to play. Going to see you guys later.
No worries. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you.
And you were saying
nice him on there. And we've got Oh, we did Black Cat there.
What
We
were
did
you
Black Cat.
saying,
Yeah, I
Arch,
got to
about
tell
your
you.
shorts?
Yes.
You were saying something about your shorts?
Well, you know, it's like the TV presenters. They got the suit on the top and the tennis shoes and the shorts on under.
Archie
You
does it
know.
in boxers. He's done many a live stream in boxers.
Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly it. There. I got to tell you, Chief Tip, you're the sort of person who would get a solid gold Submariner. Would you? How close are you to doing that?
I don't think I'd get the solid gold one. With the greatest respect to my great friend Mark, I think it suits him. But for me, I prefer the bluesy. I think that
you like the half a gold ones?
Has to remain partly toolish, and that's why the max I'd go to sort of like tart it up would be the bluesy. But with full gold, I think maybe a Daytona would be better.
Go into the bathroom.
So you want you want the half gold watch. It's like training wheels till you get the real one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I'll let you get the real one and show me how it's done.
In the gutters, so that you get a little help.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
Basically,
in the two-tone, there's no way to really hit the middle link, to damage the middle links or the gold parts. So it's like reinforced, even though it has gold on it.
Yes.
Yeah. I never thought of that, but yeah, I'll use that argument as well, Mark.
I mean, I have a half gold watch too because I have a root beer, the two-tone root beer.
Yeah.
And I do know what you mean. I am a little braver in that watch. I mean, there's a lot of gold on it. It's pretty flashy.
How brave are you with the root beer?
I mean,
what do you partake in with the root beer?
I would do anything. Yeah, I do anything in it. I don't worry about my watches too much. The only thing I try not to do in a precious metal Rolex is working in my kennel because it's all metal doors.
Yeah.
Like my hands are in and out of metal crates with dogs flailing around sometimes when I'm trying to, clip something onto them if they're in the crate. So like, boom, they can hit my hand and knock me into a metal.
But you wouldn't wear a Rolex during that, would you?
What's that?
You wouldn't wear a Rolex doing something like that, would you?
Oh yeah, I do all the time. I just try not to wear precious metal.
What do you got on today? What do you got on today? Show me. Oh, you've got it on today. I feel bad now.
The Cartier. See, you should be wearing yours. We're not twinning.
But I'm sort of like more sort of sporty outfits. I'm wearing my 1975
Tudor.
Very old one.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, it's nice. This is the one. This is my first watch I bought when I was 19.
But like that's back when they would like mix Rolex parts in with them.
Yeah. Like it's all like the back says Rolex on it.
Yeah.
Like and it's got the crown, which is a Rolex crown, and Rolex bracelet.
Tudor was the graveyard for excess Rolex parts back then.
And it was considered like just an alternative tool watch during the Vietnam War, including with the edge movements, the smaller Tudors, like even the 36 millimeter, or what is it, 35? There's a very small one.
No, this is a it's not that small. I think it's a normal size.
Yeah, those are really good watches. Like Navy SEALs, frogmen, Australia participated in the Vietnam War as well.
It's 40 millimeter case. It's just a normal Submariner style size. But
that kind of watch, that's the reason why the blue variant of Black Bay 58 is so epic, because it has that blue that kind of harkens back to that Navy aesthetic of the early 80s, right when you got that watch. That's what like the heart of Tudor military pedigree. That's when like the Western militaries were excellent at like maneuver warfare. They were all mobilized, big armies. Like the Marines were cutting edge. Everybody was a leader. Today it's a weird, different military. It's not even the same. So that watch is like, it has a military pedigree from the past. It's better than today's almost.
So that sort of romantic era. I know there's my understanding of it, Nick, is that they had it as a standard issue to the Frogmen and the SEALs, but they also, the French Navy had their own one actually made for them, stamped at the back.
Stamped, yep, that's right.
Yeah, so they're a pretty good one as well. No,
France has got some really epic ones. Blancpain was used by American Navy SEALs. Like there's photos of it being worn by Navy SEALs as they're being photographed with Kennedy, like he's inspecting them in 1962. And then there's the big history is all of the Americans would get Rolexes, Submariners from the store, like the company store in Vietnam, and that's when they got Tudors as well. And it was a big thing to have a multiple Tudors like per each Navy SEAL. Like they really had a lot of them, and they would trade them among each other and stuff.
Yeah, there was something about they used to get in trouble or something if they didn't return it. And people had to say, "Look, I lost it" or whatever, and then they dodgily took it out and put it into the.
If it was, if it was issued, military issued.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they bought them. They bought them at the PX. Like I have an Omega Seamaster that my buddy who was in the Navy bought at the PX, and was hugely discounted. So when he sold me his, and so I have the box and papers and the receipt for the PX and everything, and he sold it to me a few years ago, like 5-6 years ago, for like $2,800.
Oh.
And he got all his money out of it, and it's
still
the
got
current production one. It's still the current production model of the black one.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
You still got it?
Yeah, I can't. It's Uncle Bill's watch. I can't sell Uncle Bill's watch.
Why did he want to sell it?
I wouldn't. I paid $2,800 for an Omega Seamaster box and papers. I can't sell it. It was my buddy's. I have the white one too, which I like them both.
Yeah, there's some watches which have an emotional attachment. It's a bit like Archie selling his Speedmaster. How could you do that?
Oh, give him
Mind you, he sold his Patek. He sold most things. He doesn't seem to be that concerned.
Well,
does he?
Yeah.
Look at the time, Archie. Look at the time.
Time is good. Look, I tell you, the trip is great there. I had a really good sleep. I had a sleep yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just taking it slowly. I'm not trying to overexert myself, as you probably noticed, Marky.
No.
Mate, you're gonna. It's look, it's okay. Have
you revealed where you are yet to the
not yet,
general
not
audience?
yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Mark's already. I will reveal tomorrow. Now, guys, I want to thank everybody who super chatted today. Let's go through the list. Black Cat 997, CB, Roy Batty, Hurritan, Black Cat 997, CB, One Up Trading, Black Cat 997, One Up Trading, Hurritan, One Up Trading, Hurritan, Black Cat 997. Guys, that's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back. We're linking to the dungeon. And guys, thank you so much for coming on. See you later.
See you, Arch. Enjoy your trip.
Hey, I am really, I wanted to rest a bit, not to overdo it, but yeah, I am going to have some fun. See you later.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.